This pitch-black world not by sight, but through a complex network of touch and scent. An unrelenting machine of locomotion, built for speed and inescapable pursuit. Its weapons are paired, formidable claws capable of injecting a potent, debilitating neurotoxin. Tonight, another apex hunter shares the forest floor, relying on camouflage and sheer bulk. The ground transmits the signal. A large, warm-blooded meal is approaching. The two titans are on a collision course, a clash between venom and massive bulk. Smaller life scatters, instinctively recognizing the elevated danger of this impending conflict. The tarantula detects the unmistakable threat, a primal terror that overcomes its own hunting drive. The chase is initiated. The multi-legged segments propel it forward with unnerving speed.
Escape is a matter of millimeters, and the centipede allows no margin for error. Ambush. The multi-legged predator has clamped down on its arachnid rival. Injection achieved. The potent toxin enters the bloodstream, swiftly neutralizing resistance.
The battle of sheer strength is quickly resolved by the paralyzing chemical agent.
Patience is a lethal virtue. The centipede ensures total submission before the feast.
Consumption begins, a massive energy transfer that will sustain the centipede for weeks. The exoskeletons of the jungle giants provide both armor and sustenance. The jungle's food chain operates without mercy, only efficiency.
Even during the feast, vigilance is paramount. The forest holds many rivals.
Elsewhere, another potential meal remains unaware of the tragedy unfolding below. The centipede's hunt is not over. It seeks the canopy, where a softer, easier prey awaits.
A formidable climber, its segmented body allows it to traverse any surface.
The scent of the vulnerable amphibian draws the hunter ever higher.
Alarm sounded. The frog's camouflage is useless against the chemical and tactile prowess of the predator. A frantic, last-ditch effort to break the centipede's deadly trajectory.
Too slow. The centipede is an arboreal acrobat, lethal on both land and bark.
Another strike, swift and paralyzing. The toxins work rapidly on the smaller prey. The successful double hunt is complete. The giant retreats to the solitude of its subterranean den.
The forest wastes nothing. Every fragment of life is recycled back into the cycle.
It vanishes into the earth, a shadow returning to the absolute safety of the dark. The terror is gone. The forest floor falls silent once more.
Even in the deepest night, life persists, casting an eerie, quiet glow.
The Amazon's perpetual drama. A system of balance achieved through brutal efficiency. The subterranean hunter rests, awaiting the call of the next night. Though the giant rests, the jungle's other multi-legged residents continue their nocturnal forage.
A world defined by chitin and muscle, moving in a silent, coordinated effort.
The forest provides a myriad of safe havens, pathways for hunters and hiders alike. Every drop of moisture sustains this vibrant chaos.
Above the ground, different scales of life are constantly in motion.
The tiniest lives rely on perpetual movement to avoid becoming accidental prey.
Water is the ultimate connector, a path that leads all inhabitants to resources or danger. The stream itself holds its own ecosystem, mirroring the complexity of the forest above. The lunar illumination provides a brief, ethereal beauty to the dangerous landscape.
Evidence of growth and renewal, a continuous shedding of the past to embrace new size and power. The subterranean world is a highway of potential targets for the centipede's next emergence. Forests is relentless engineers, whose tireless work never ceases. The night's hunts are concluding. The day's subtle dangers are set to begin.
A fresh, vulnerable emergence, immediately at risk from the transition of light.
The reptiles awaken, utilizing the sun's energy to fuel their rapid predatory strikes.
The hunter is now the hidden, perfectly concealed within the Earth's structure.
A moment of quiet, colorful beauty before the jungle's energy reaches its peak. Every creature, large and small, has its own silent, vital purpose.
The aerial hunters set their traps, exploiting the constant flow of life.
Floral architecture provides both color and complex microclimates for insect life.
The biological interactions are endless, a continuous loop of giving and taking.
The constant, focused effort of the jungle's decomposers.
Life's seeds are everywhere, ready to germinate in the humid, fertile soil.
The transition is complete. The stage is set for a new day of hunting and hiding.
Camouflage is an art form, a necessary defense against a world that is always looking. Resources are scattered, forcing constant movement and risk for sustenance. Quiet, slow-moving consumption beneath the frenetic pace of the greater jungle.
Darkness remains, a perpetual promise of the predator's return.
The memory of the conflict quickly fades, the river absorbing the remnants of the violence.
Even the victim provides life for the next small organism.
The soil holds the secrets, the endless history of the jungle's battles.
The lifeblood of the forest, providing food and defense.
A reminder of the immensity of the Amazon, a challenge to all who dwell within.
The hunter is sealed away, the energy of the prey sustaining the powerful core.
The cycle continues, relentless and eternal.